Michael Proctor is fucked up.
The rest of the unprofessional and regrettable comments are something I'm not proud of, and I shouldn't have wrote in a private or any type of setting.
Regrettable, Mr. Proctor? Seriously? That's the best you can come up with in terms of what the things that you're saying and the bias that you're showing about a criminal defendant and accused who has yet to be convicted of anything? That's the best you can say, is it's regrettable? It's far beyond regrettable. It's disgusting.
So if you haven't heard the good news,
Michael Proctor is going to be a part of this case, whether he likes it or not.
Karen Read and her team are absolutely ripping, and rightfully so, into Michael Proctor, who was the lead investigator of the trial that she's on right now.
Those text messages, as vile as they are, I think are the least of his offenses.
Oh, it is just so good.
They didn't want to give those data over to us. They didn't want to give those texts to us. They tried mightily in front of the court to get those suppressed. Why? Because as goes the investigator, goes the prosecution.
Even if the Commonwealth doesn't call Michael Proctor, even if he completely gets fired from Massachusetts State Police, they're still going to call them, and I agree with that.
He's touched everything, everything.
There's no part of the case that he hasn't affected. He was in charge of the entire investigation. The personality and the character of the investigation is the personality and the character of Michael Proctor. They're one and the same. And we'll make sure that that's disclosed to the jury.
He is the case. The reason why Karen was even a suspect was because of Proctor or whoever told him or the whole conglomerate, whoever. The reason why the trial went the way that it was because the lead investigator, Michael Proctor, fucking investigated like he did.
And the prosecution, the Commonwealth, wanted to hide that.
Yes, I still believe he's a slaughter pig. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yes, I believe that all of them should lose their jobs, including District Attorney Michael Morrissey. But one at a time, my friends.
We're not going to allow the Commonwealth to hide the truth from the last jury or this upcoming jury.
And in a new filing that we got last week, if you all didn't hear about this, we heard about new text messages. Yeah, new text messages that happened after trial, because the whack job cunt of it all wasn't enough. No, he just really had to dig himself a deeper hole.
I believe poor jokes have, in unprofessional language, have no bearing on the integrity and the facts and physical evidence of this case.
That man should not ever carry a badge. That man should not ever carry a gun. He should never have any authority over the community members ever again.
Michael Proctor was watching the live streaming of the trial, including the closing arguments, and he was texting ADA, Mr. Lally. Anywho, so July 1st, 2024, they were wrapping up trial at 5:48 p.m. Prosecution witness Trooper Michael Proctor sent a text message to Assistant District Attorney Adam Lally that stated, quote, "Yeah, didn't watch asshole Jackson's closing for good reason. Like all of us, the anticipation anxiety of verdict has us all on edge." How do you think they got those text messages, by the way? I personally cannot wait to see him testify if there is a second trial, because I just know he is going to be eaten alive, and there is nothing that the prosecution or special prosecutor Hank Brennan can do.
These came from me. Funny, I'm going through his retarded client's phone. No nude so far. I hate that man. I truly hate him.
You decided to make a comment about Mr. Yannetti, her lawyer, correct?
Correct.
That's a visceral response to someone who's just doing a job, correct?
Michael Proctor has yet again to fall on his sword, and no one's going to be saving him. He's most likely going to be losing his job for good, and he's never, ever going to be able to work as an officer ever again.
Yeah, what I think he should probably do is put his tail between his legs and get out of the jurisdiction and go find some other line of work, someplace where he can't hurt people.
And that's what you get for taking advantage of the power that you had, sir. Have the day that you deserve!
Nothing Michael Proctor texted and admitted out loud in court about me would ever offend me.